So I've got them all, these New Hope Minis, in a nice watering bucket. Pouring over some seaweed water, getting them hydrated. It'll be fun to watch their little roots turn green. Get a good drink, little girls, little boys, little teammates, little grand babies. Look at these little things. They're so precious. My husband's gonna say, you are off your rocker, girlfriend. Now soak, soak, soak. So I'll let those soak and shall see how they progress. Over here on the ground, you can see I have my bin of media that I'm going to stir together. So I will begin cutting off the foam in just a minute, but I found some of these. Remember I did the burpee trays for my seedlings? I'm thinking that would be perfect for some of these because I don't have enough of these smaller ones. Let's check an average size one out. I think this one is 2 plants put in here. But it goes down to the bottom and has a little bit of room to wiggle and grow. But in the bigger pot, it's got a lot of room. So I think these might be a little too much until they grow bigger. Here we have, they're not quite as deep, but they do have room. And then when they get to grow in their roots coming through the bottom, I can push them up with that soft foam. I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to try some of them in these. I have before, so I have enough of those, but I do want to give some permanent tries in these and see if they do better. So that is what I'm going to do. They look great to me. I had reinforcements. My Bella girl came to make sure I was all right, and I had to go get me a little something different, but then water. You want more scratches? I had to go down and get my bifocals. I could not see the little bits of moss, and just using a bamboo skewer to get a little bit of leftover plug moss off of it. We've got one done so far, 1 out of 25. It comes off really easy, the foam. I just peel it off, it's chunky, and then I swish it over here in this little seaweed water bucket, and they're on this plate to dry according to size. Let's try another one. This foam just peels right off. Gotta get my bifocals. I don't want to break any of those roots. So it's a tedious but joyful thing to do. Watching something new start up and grow. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, so there might be a nap in between you seeing this and the finished one. But it's just a little bit of poking around in there, and then I'll swish it. Try to get the last of it. Still got more in there. And you see what I meant? Some of these are doubles. New Hope Mini. What a good name, huh? The New Hope. So it's not going to be a really tall dendrobium, I don't think, with it being mini in the name. Let's see if I can tease these apart. Maybe a couple more swishes and they'll untangle. There we go. So now we don't have 25, we already have 26. And I think there's going to be a couple like that. If you have seedlings that you've started out of a big pack like this and you want to swap some, let me know. If you're in the US, of course. Little noontime, look at these tiny little roots starting out. You see those little nubbins? I gotta take my glasses off to see what you see. Yeah, I think you can see them. I got them up close enough. Little nubs. keeping my hands and my mind busy. That's my motto. To distract me from the pain. But today, praise God, I am not feeling any migraine pain or fibromyalgia pain or chronic fatigue. I'm just kind of sleepy because I didn't have a lot of hours of sleep. So she is a bigger one. Looks like she's not separating. She's all one. So I'm going to put her on the bigger plate. There is definitely some root hugging going on in here. Hugging cousins. Come on, girls. Let's separate here. Let's have a little bit of orderly dissection here. Aha, here we go. And then there was two. One to fit in the small container, and one to fit in a bigger one. See how long these roots are? Nice. I counted, I think 30 out of the 25. I got 5 extra, but a couple of them may not have separated yet. I didn't pay close attention on the first go around. I am just cutting up some of my sphagnum moss into smaller pieces, and I don't know how much I'll put in there. I'm excited about this project. I have a sleeping dog on the floor. I am going to stir up my mix of my media, the bark, the perlite, the charcoal. It's a fine, small orchiata bark, and it comes complete with my hair. And we shall see. I think I will caulk the bottom of the Berkey pots. I guess all of them I'll caulk them with some bigger pieces of orchiata bark or a glass pellet stone. You know, those glass stones. I was thinking that the ones that are in these pots, I didn't really want the roots to come down and then twist into the neighbors, so I'm trying to space them out as much as possible, but there is a lot of them. And there was a few tiny ones, little ones, in the group when they separated out from the other plants. So there's a couple of little ones. I hope I can. They're the mini hopes. So I will start with this first one. He is, I don't have a name for these guys. I'm not going to name them all. But there is a hole at the bottom. I am going to put some big grade, ready to go, orchiata bark down. These pieces are bigger than these pieces. See the difference in size? So I am going to fill the bigger pieces at the bottom to encourage the roots to go round and round and not through the hole. Can you see what I'm doing? I've never done this, so it's all trial and error. I think I want it to go further down. And the back part, they keep getting taller and taller. The dendrobiums, they go upright, so I will put the back to the back, and that gives room. Let's see, the newest ones are in the back, sorry, so I will push it forward because the smallest ones are in the front, and that will give her room to grow more in the back. That's what I do. Now I imagine some of these roots will die. Some of them probably were used to being out in the air. But I'm going to do my best to keep them all in the pot and to keep them alive. You can see them around the sides. And when I rinse it through, then I will put some of those glass stone beads across the top to hold in the moisture. That is the first one. scrubber through to get all of the perlite dust. Give them one good rinse through. Let them settle in. All right, I counted that we officially have a 34. That is my baby seedling adventure. Today's July 8th. We'll give a checkup on them in a couple of months and see how they are doing. Thanks for joining me today. Until we talk again, bye-bye.